My name is Kiana Harris. Like it says, director and editor, and I also have many jobs, as you know. If you're in the low budget club like me, making films, you're doing lots of things. I'm gonna talk a little bit about my journey with independent filmmaking. So at 6 years old, I trained as a dancer. I did ballet, contemporary, modern, and I tried out a summer dance intensive in 2016 called Strictly Seattle Dance Intensive at Velocity Dance Center. In a 3-week period, I learned how to create a shot list, create a storyboard, shoot a short film, and edit software that I knew nothing about. By the end of the intensive, I created and premiered my first dance film entitled Divine Part 1, which is available on Vimeo. This experience awakened my passion for directing and editing, which led me to choose the content of the film that states in my last sentence in my bio. Her mission as a filmmaker is to reclaim imagery in a non-exploitative representation from a Black woman's lens, and it to be of many tools to drive Black liberation. Through this content, I birthed my series, IJO, dance film series. Installment 2 is entitled In Conscious Bloom, which will premiere tonight at 6. I've been studying Yoruba faith and wanted to incorporate it in my new film series. Yoruba faith is a spiritual practice that comes from Yoruba region in the West Africa. I wanted to dismantle patriarchy by challenging this rigid gender binary that demonstrates and dominates our society. As I learned about Orisha gods of Yoruba faith, many of them embody characteristics of multiple genders. So in my film series, I use imagery from Yoruba tradition to present a range of gender expressions, sometimes with the same dancer or mover. Through my process of making AJE series, I know myself and a lot of people on the set have experienced both collective and personal trauma through white supremacy. So I try to create a space through my film shoots that allow people to access those traumas and work through them on set. I give gentle and broad suggestions to move, mostly give the movers the freedom to create their own movement. The settings I choose are outdoor in nature. Water is central in a lot of my film shoots. This is purposeful because water is such a significant in Yoruba faith. And African diasporic people have had such complicated traumatic traumas with water and the history behind it. A most obvious example of Atlantic slave trade being the site where stolen Africans were transported to the Americas as slaves. So in my films, the movers are often next to or in water, near trees, interacting with elements of nature. Again, this purposeful is meant to be part of the healing process. Thank you.